There could be a variety of those types of risks, but getting them out in the daylight so you can start to deal with them is maybe one of the most critical aspects, because otherwise you're going to have this push-pull that you can't understand what's going on in the team, and a kind of resistance that's latent, and you can't deal with that.
I have to say, when you're making the transformation over to customer experience and digital transformation, it needs to come top down and bottom up. And that is the first thing that we kind of focus on.
It's about how do you start to shift the understanding at the senior leadership level, have a connected vision for that experience you're trying to create across your organization, both in medical and R&D and commercial, the whole 9 yards. Somebody has to champion that, but somebody more importantly has to be kind of the bridge, between all the different departments to make that thing come to life, to measure it effectively, and again, to plan for it. If that doesn't happen, then the leadership's not going to see there's a burning platform. They're not going to see the potential value because you won't be able to measure it. And it's just kind of you keep stumbling on yourself.
But having that leadership from the top, and then I think as it was described, to say that as you pull in multiple functions together to see how you work towards it, in my mind, that can help facilitate it.
And this is just a little nugget of learning. Don't forget about your basics. Don't forget about content. Don't forget about integrating of channels. Don't forget about making sure you've got calls to actions in your emails, right? Don't forget about putting the right KPIs in place. It is so important to make sure that you've got good, I'll call multi-channel, basics in place before you actually run off and start building a whole new customer transformation.
We need to insert thinking that's not pharma entrenched. So go out to FMCG, get somebody from a hotel industry, something like that, where we can actually start having people understand what operations at the next generation looks like, so that it's not us, fumbling in the dark. It's actually has a real clear understanding of what has to get done. Same thing on the transformation side.